retarded. And so I'm going to have to do this through my phone, which I'm probably going to keep having to do that bullshit with my phone. I'm here with you, you're here with me. Let's get this thing jumping, all right? So I had already actually done the pre-shuffle for Gemini, and I had already pulled out the card. So, and that's where we're starting. We are starting at Gemini. And so as I was saying before, Gemini, excuse me, your card is the habit. And in the yes or no deck, or in the yes or no chronicles, this is a no. Basically, this is the universe saying no because whatever you want is not good for you. It's not healthy for you. It's not part of your progressive state. It's actually something that you may be toxically connected to, okay? Almost like an obsession of sorts or a compulsion of sorts. You're trying very hard to you're trying really hard, Gems. Like, I just get that feeling, and I can so relate. You're trying very hard, and you're getting beat up, you're getting knocked about, and the universe is telling you it may be time for you to take a break. It may be time for you to relax. All right, so let's see what your tarot has. Please, can I have 3 for Gemini, please? Too many. I know, Gems. Trust me, I know. Magician. You're manifesting. We see that. We see that. One more, please. 2 more, please. So we could see that. We could see just from your yes or no, Gemini, that you are manifesting. You are in your energy. You are in the top form of your energy. You're constantly coming up with new ideas, new plans, new ways. But you may be getting overwhelmed. You may be clouded by a lot of options that you have. You've got the Magician in the upright. You've got the 7 of Cups in the upright. You've got the 6 of Wands in the upright. So, Gemini, I mean, not just because I'm a Gemini, but I so totally relate to this. This is definitely, definitely speaking to me too. This is definitely resonating with me as well. But you're trying so hard. You are trying so hard to create something. You may be trying to create a lot of things, you know, and yeah, you're getting a little bit overwhelmed. You're getting a lot of options presented to you. And I don't think you're quite sure which one to take. And that's why Spirit is saying you need to take a break. You need to rest. You need to relax. Whatever victory you're seeking, whatever public acknowledgement, recognition that you are, it's there. People see you. You don't have to burn yourself out for people to see you. They see you. They see what you're doing. They see what you're doing. They see what you're manifesting. You literally got the Six of Wands clarifying the Magician. And that's the Six of Wands coming up twice in your spread. That is certainly confirmation. But here's the thing. You're all over your own reading. So I want you to look at this, Gemini. This is the Six of Wands in your primary tarot spread. This is the Six of Wands in your clarifying spread. Now, this was actually clarifying your Magician. But the reason why I want to show you the two of these is because there are some clear distinctions that, at least for this message, really stand out to me. Now, for one, I want you to see how the rider is in both of these pictures. This illustration of the Six of Wands, he's covered, he's guarded, and you really don't see all six of the wands that clearly. But over here, this is the feminine energy. Feminine energy is always nurturing, it's loving, it's carefree. So be careful, because while you do have the Six of Wands clarifying your Magician, and you do have it here in the original layout, I just want you to understand that there's a fine line between pride and success, okay? And what I mean by that is, be careful that your pride is not deluding you into a false sense of a false sensitivity, period. Like, even if you're manifesting something positive, don't let your ego get the better of you. Like, don't allow your successes to go to your head. Stay humbled. That's the first thing. The second thing too is, be mindful that when you're moving, you're not moving in ego. You're not moving in this sense of guardedness where the rest of the world is seeing you to a certain extent, but you're not letting them get close enough to actually benefit you. And what I mean by that is, my dogs are tripping. What I mean by that, Gemini, because you have the King of Swords here. And the King of Swords is clarifying your Six of Wands in your primary spread. So keep your head about you. Stay clear-minded. Stay focused. Stay on task. Okay? And when your victories do arise, I have a saying. I make the Kool-Aid. I don't drink it. Do not drink your own Kool-Aid, okay? Because there's going to be a lot of cups going around. And you need to make sure that you are not inflating your own ego, okay? You're not giving yourself a sense of grandiosity that may or may not be accurate. Let the rest of the world, and I know this sounds very superficial and it sounds kind of antithetical, but let everybody else give you your flowers. Don't go buy your own. Put it like that. You just stay focused on your goals. You stay focused on the task. You stay focused on what you set out to do. And you'll be victorious in that. But you definitely need to take a break. And you need to regroup on some things. And you need to figure out what it is exactly. Yeah. Which one of these options is your greatest calling? Because you have the Ace of Swords clarifying your Seven of Cups. Your King of Swords is already holding the Ace of Swords. So that's two confirmations right there about really communicating your truth. And also, the other thing too that I'm picking up is, be honest with people in your circle. Let them know where you are. Let them know where your priorities are. Let them know where your where you're putting your energy. Like, be open, be communicative, be clear. Always, hopefully, be more articulate than this Gemini is right now. But be clear about where your position is. Be clear about where you're putting your focus. And you will find yourself kind of eliminating these, all of these overwhelming options as you come. So like, I'll give you a prime example. Just using myself as an example. When you are an entrepreneur, right? You set out and there are so many different directions that you could go. You know, I am an entertainment entrepreneur. And for as many times as I say this throughout the day, for as many times as I acknowledge, yes, I manage and own an entertainment brand, because I do so many other things, I find myself oftentimes being presented with a myriad of options. And I have to decipher and I have to determine every day which one of these options are really a priority. Which one of these options fit into the overall spectrum of what I'm trying to do. And what is really just a distraction. And so that's kind of, you know, what your cards are saying to you, Gemini. As long as you stay focused on where you're going, and as long as you stay focused on the master plan, you will be victorious. But don't let your ego get the better of you to where you start to see all these different options in front of you. And instead of humbly and honestly communicating that some of these options just aren't viable because your energy is being put somewhere else, you might give yourself a sense of, oh, I can do everything. And what's going to happen is you're going to burn yourself out. And so that's why your card is no. Because you may already be at that space. You may already be at a space where you are burning yourself out. And you will not, your pride and your ego would not allow you to just be satisfied with the victories that you've already accomplished. And that's another message too. Take stock in the victories that you've already accomplished, because they are valuable. They mean something, and you are getting recognition for that. Now, as far as your oracle message for the day, you are giving too many fucks. Give 0. You're caring too much about what other people think about what you got going on, Gemini. Stop doing that. That's part of what's driving your ego. That's part of what's driving your desire to try to please everyone and to try to make everyone like you. Everyone is not going to like you. Everyone is not going to see your vision the way that you do. Everyone is not going to understand the path that you're on, Gemini. It's okay. You're not doing this for them. You're doing this, hopefully, for yourself. All right? So, good luck to you. Please, take that into consideration if it resonated with you. I certainly can understand. I certainly get it. That's for sure. All right. All right. So moving on to Libra. Can I please have a yes, no, or maybe for Libra? Channeling energy for Libra, please. Yes, no, or maybe. All right, Libra. Today, your yes, no, or maybe card is number 8. Strength card in reverse. Strength card. Number 8, major arcana. In this deck, it really represents more the energy of fortitude than physical strength. Now, I will say that when it came out, it was in reverse. So you may be losing your resolve on something. You may be breaking down on something. I'm hearing you don't have to. I don't know what that means. But I am hearing you don't have to. You may be feeling like Are you trying to do everything yourself, Libra? Could have something to do with a Leo, but this is a card for Leo. Are you trying to do everything yourself? I feel like that's the energy you're in with this. Trying to do a lot for yourself. But somebody wants to help you. King of Cups showed its face. Queen of Pentacles. Trying to find your stability, Libra. Trying to figure out what makes you happy. Okay. One more, please. One more, please. There you go. All right, so I got the Queen of Pentacles in the upright, the Ten of Cups in the upright, and the Queen of Swords in the upright, which is actually your card, Libra, the Queen of Swords. Two of Pentacles in the reverse, clarifying the Queen of Pentacles. Nine of Swords. I see what this is already. Three of Swords wanted to show its head. All right, so Libra, basically you have somebody, this is about love. You have somebody in your life, Libra, who is trying to provide a sense of security, a sense of compassion, nurturement, stability for you. And you may be resisting this a little bit. And I think the reason why is because this person is very clear on what they want. They want you, you know. And I feel like they have clearly articulated this to you. They have put this in the ethers for you. But the way somebody's got some anxiety about this, but they've made it very clear that they want it all with you. They want the family, they want the connection, they want stability, they want you to be happy. Biggest thing of all. But there's something about this position that they are taking in your life. It creates anxiety for you. It creates, it may trigger you to, so you see behind all these swords in this one, this is the Nine of Swords, but behind all these swords in this one is the moon. It's not completely hidden. It's not completely full. It's a crescent moon. So it's like you've expressed certain things about how you feel about their offer and how you feel about how things are going between the two of you, or, you know, within the dynamic of you, but you have not spoken all of your fears. You have not addressed all of your concerns about this situation. And so because of that, you are being very guarded to a certain extent. But you're coming off in your energy. You're coming off as the Queen of Swords. So you're being very matter of fact. You're trying to keep your emotions in check. You are really just trying to, and I don't think it's this person you have to remind. I think you're trying to keep yourself in a state of control. You're trying to control the narrative. You're trying to control your emotions. You're trying to set ground rules. Like, because it's clarified by the Three of Pentacles. So this is an energy of you are it's like, if you're going to work with me, you're going to do it my way. If you're going to come into my space, if you're going to, you know, like, look at how she's looking. She's like, dude, all right, come here. All right, I'll hear you out, but I swear to God, I will chop your fucking throat off. Like, this is a we don't play type energy. But then you've got the Three of Pentacles clarifying it. So you've made a decision, Libra, that you do want to work with this person. You want to see where, you know, things could possibly go. But you're still trying to maintain a level of control. And I'm going to tell you, that's probably what's triggering off your anxiety. If I keep it a whole stack with you, Libra, it's like you're trying to control something. It's like trying to hold on to the wind. You know, I can stick my hand out here all day long. I can close it. I can say I'm wrapping my fist around the wind. There's no wind in I can't control that. You know, and you're kind of like in that same energy. You're trying to stay in control. You're trying to make sure that everything is the way you need it to be. But you can't do that with other people. You can't do that in relationships. You know, you have to give and take, Libra. And right now, you're taking yourself to the crazy house because you won't give up control. And this is why. Stop fucking whining. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak, and you have the strength to change your world, so do it. So, Libra, and I don't think that it's anybody else that you're complaining to. I don't think that you're necessarily whining per se, but I think that you are having some self-doubt conversations within your own head and between your head and your heart. And because of that, you are creating a slightly tense environment around you. Okay? But the only person that is really impacting the most is you. Like, your person over here is cool. They know who you are. They see who you are. They are completely compliant and accepting of who you are. But you, on the other hand, you like, I can feel it. It just makes it hard. It's kind of hard for me to explain all the time. But it's like, maybe you don't believe that this person sees you for who you are. I don't know. But you just really, you are convinced that you have to retain control. And I get this picture in my head. I'm sorry, that's why I keep laughing, because I'm trying to tactfully figure out how to say these things, and I'm not very good at it. But it's like the woman rules the roost, right? And we get it. We get it. Your domain, your platform, your house, your rules, we get it. Your partner is like, I'm with all of that. I'm not trying to impede on that. I just want to make you happy. But you're over here like, okay, well, if you want to make me happy, then I need this, and this. I need you to do this, and this. And I need this, and this. And this is what's going to make me happy. But the thing is, how can I put this? It's not that you don't believe that, Libra. It's like, all that shit got to come from within you, okay? You are creating barriers. You are creating anxiety for yourself by trying to lay down the law for your partner. Because your partner is not worried. Your partner has no reason to think whatsoever that they would fail you. They are completely confident that they are the one for you. You need to believe that shit and relax and stop telling yourself that you have to retain power and you have to control the narrative, because Libra, hello, you do not. You do not. Sometimes you can go with the flow. It's okay. Speaking of going with the flow, we're moving over to Aquarius. Yes, we are. All right. So give me just 1 second here. Aquarius, we got the yes, no, or maybe for you. All right, well, take that one. It flew. Oh, okay, that's wild. All right, so Aquarius, the moon is your card, and death was the secondary card that came out. So you've got concealment and transformation or transition. But the thing about it is they're both no's. So that's a double confirmation. I don't know what you did. I don't know what you asking for, Aquarius, but it's a definite damn no. Okay. Someone may be hiding something. And if they are, then that's what the problem is. Like, that's why you can't get to what you want. You can't get what you want out of this. So depending on what your question is, yes, no, maybe. This is a no, because there are secrets involved. This has to do with love, maybe. You got the Ace of Cups in the upright, Ten of Swords in the reverse. Someone's healing. Done being in a broken space. Not really sure where they want to go next. That's okay. That's all right. Sometimes it's like that, Aquarius. You just know that you got a lot of love to give to somebody. You know you got a lot of love to pour out into this world. Nine of Swords wanted to show up. You may be nervous. You may be having to consider a new beginning somewhere. And it may make you feel a little anxious, a little bit unsure of yourself. You may not even be talking about this to anybody just yet. That might be what's being concealed. Two of Pentacles in the upright. Options. Nine of Cups. Maybe overindulging a little bit in the process. Maybe you're overindulging in some of these options you're considering. I don't know. Options and opportunities, you know? Sometimes they just need a quick one. I can tell you this, though, Aquarius. Whatever this new beginning is, there it is again. But this time it came out in the reverse. Whatever this new beginning is in love, it will be victorious. You know, you're going to have a good outcome in it. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Nine of Swords in reverse. You may feel like, Aquarius, that you are running out of, I don't know why I hear running out of time. Running out of options and opportunities to heal. I just heard, I'm sorry, I can't do this anymore. Give me another one for that. The Fool. Okay, Aquarius, you may be feeling like, yeah, you're like, I'm not getting any younger. That's what this is. Sorry, that was really weird. Yeah, you are, you're going through a lot right now, Aquarius, and you're not really talking about it. You're kind of holding your feelings inside, but you may be kind of feeling like your options are dwindling. You're running out of time. You're not getting any younger. Something that you have been putting your energy and your emotions into is just not enough anymore. It's not satisfying you. If anything, it has caused a lot of havoc in your life. It has caused, some heartache, some sleepless nights. And you've been walking around carrying a lot of this, but you're finally letting it go. And as you release it, you are kind of coming to the understanding. Sorry, my dogs are buttholes. You are coming to the understanding that this just doesn't fit anymore. It's not for you. And I think you're done wasting time lamenting on what could have, should have, would have been. You're done wishing and hoping and praying. Like, you're just done. You're done with that. You're ready to take a new leap somewhere else. You're ready to go off and just, try your hand somewhere else. And I will say this, Aquarius, because you have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Just be careful. I feel like whatever you're coming out of, you may still have a few scars left over, a few residual things left over. And just be careful, because you don't want to go into your next endeavor. You don't want to go into your next adventure biting people's heads off. The Queen of Swords in reverse is a very wounded woman, or wounded energy, highly defensive, easily triggered, very combative, she's not really one that uses her brain as much as she is. She just follows her instincts. But the problem with that is her instincts are a little off, because she's a distorted version of herself. So normally, where she could trust her instincts a little bit better, because she's learned the lessons in the heartache that she's experienced, and that's kind of what makes her stoic in a way. When she's in the reverse, she tends, those instincts, they don't serve her, because they are distorted in all the trauma that she's been through. And so just be careful, because there is a new beginning in love, Aquarius, that's coming for you. And you do stand the chance of being very victorious in this, but don't come off like a wounded warrior. Don't, when this person approaches you, or when this situation presents itself, don't immediately start swinging, okay? Because you're going to cut the head off of somebody who really loves you, and someone who really, really wants to try to help you, okay? And so, for now, it's a no. Whatever you're asking, it's a no, because you've got some healing to do. But there is a new adventure in your future. There's definitely that. Once you do heal, and once you do realize that this well is just kind of run dry over here where you at. Yeah. Your oracle card is, you need some fucking time alone. And you know why. Don't talk to anyone. Don't look at anyone. I think you're already in that energy. You're already in the energy of not speaking about what this is. And my apologies. I feel like this is very specific, but my apologies, because this could be a real trauma situation. And you just need to do some work. Like, you need to go within and really do some work, because yeah, healing just needs to be your main priority right now, Aquarius. All right. All right, baby. Here we go with that yawning shit. It's raining here. So I'm really trying my damnedest not to just be somewhere asleep. I swear to God. Just be somewhere asleep. Knock, knock. All right, Virgo, you're up next. Give me a yes or no for Virgo, please. Give me a yes or no for Virgo, please. Okay. Oh, excuse me, Virgo. All right, Virgo, so you got the Strength card in the upright. I don't know why I just got this image of you like beating your head against a brick. Like, you're being very hard-headed right now, Virgo. But it's working in your favor, because this is a yes. So whatever you are busting bricks about, whatever you are being so headstrong about, so determined about, it's going to pay off. It's going to work out in your favor. The devil in reverse. All right. Don't want to be toxic no more? I can respect that. Don't want to be bound to something? No more bad habits? I can respect that. Want to work on being your best self? I ain't mad at that, Virgo. I ain't mad at that at all. Can I get... Really? One more shuffle, and then I'm pulling. Uh-oh. Virgo don't want to be a player no more. I'm not a player. I just crush a lot. Okay, I'm with it. I'm with it. I am so with it. No more heartache. No more remorse. No more regret. I like this, Virgo. I do. I like this for you. Are you deciding? Okay, so in the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so some of you may be single, but you are deciding to go a little deeper. Like, no more surface level shit. No more, hitting and splitting. No more, being the toxic D in the space, or being the toxic P in the space. No more, no more leaving broken hearts in your trail. No more, having a bunch of regrets. I like this, Virgo. You know where you want to be. You know where you're going. I see this, and you're holding strong to this. I gotta say it again. I like this, Virgo. Do the damn thing, why won't you? Yeah, you're over the conflict. You're over the competition. You realize that this is part of why you weren't happy, why, there was a lot of darkness around you, why, there was a lot of regret and sorrow in your life. You're realizing now where you should be, where you want to be, and you're staying your ass put. And that's why this is a yes. So whatever it is that you asked for, like, you're done with the bullshit. You're done with the fuckery. You're done with the games. You're done with the, the toxic elements of and I don't know if this is relationship or job related, but either way it goes, like, you can't go anywhere but up from here. You know what I'm saying? Because you're done with all the bullshit, and you are Go ahead, Virgo. I ain't mad at you. I ain't. They broke your heart, or did you break somebody's heart? Fuck them. So this isn't so much about, this isn't that oracle wasn't so much about just being like, fuck whoever broke your heart. Now, if they did break your heart, obviously fuck them, because you're at a space where you're getting back at it. You're going to be just fine. But also too, this is also about letting go of your own personal regrets, letting go of, you know, making yourself feel guilty or beating yourself up or putting yourself in purgatory over the mistakes that you've made, in addition to, you know, any transgressions that may have been done to you. This is about just letting bygones be bygones and just moving on with your life. I applaud you, Virgo. I really do. And I think that is wonderful. All right, so now let's see how Taurus is acting today. All right. That was so quick and easy, Virgo. I wish all of them were like that sometimes. I think my espresso finally kicked in too. All right, so yes or no for Taurus. Yes, no, or maybe for Taurus, please. All right, Taurus. So you got the Fool, but it came out in the reverse. This is the number 0. This is the beginning of the journey of man, so to speak. So, okay, so first and foremost, Taurus, this is a yes when it is in the upright. I do not read reverses. I simply take note when I'm doing yes or no or maybes. So it did come out in the reverse, but it doesn't make it a no. What that means is that you may be at a place where you're ready for a new adventure. You may be at the beginning of a new endeavor, maybe starting a new job, maybe you're looking for a new job. Maybe you're looking at potentially starting a new relationship, anything, right? But you're at the beginning of it. That's first and foremost. And you may have some hesitation. You may have some fears, some trepidations about actually pursuing this or moving forward in this. And that's why it was in the reverse. But universe is saying that spirit is saying you are perfectly fine. Like you should go after it. You should do it, you know. Now, I will give you fair warning though. Don't just go off willy-nilly. Gather some information, develop a plan, devise a plan. Yeah. I'm using the wrong cards. Lord have mercy. Devise a plan. Have at least, you know, some type of foundation, some type of some type of foundation, some type of strategy. That's the word I was looking for. Some type of strategy that will allow you, hold on. Some type of strategy that'll give you at least an idea of where you're going. You also may want to keep some of your plans under wrap for a little while, you know, just until you get them solidified and just until you get them where they make a little bit more sense to the outside world. But you do have something that you want to go after. You have something that you want to go after. It could be a person. You have the King of Cups here. Hush, please. Shh. It could be a person. You have the King of Cups down here. And then you have the Five of Wands here. You may, there may be some competition for you or for this person. Hey, quiet. Thank you. there's some kind of strife, some type of something about this new beginning with this person. Taurus, I feel like you got this yesterday, or maybe it was somebody else. But there's something that you want, or someone you want, someone that has a lot of emotions for you as well, but they may not be telling you. They may be playing coy with you. They may kind of be, you know, they're still trying to figure out if they want a new beginning with you. That's what it is. Okay, so you want to go off and you want to explore a new beginning with someone. They see you, they're interested, but they're still trying to decide if you are worth the chaos that they think may come into their life behind you. Now, I don't know what that's about. Maybe, you know, maybe there's something going on that you need to clean up before, you know, you really pursue this person heavily. Ooh, shit. Yeah, somebody's in a different relationship. But it's coming to an end, though. So it could be either you or them that may be in another relationship, but this is a soul relationship. It's a very deep-seated relationship, probably a long-term one. Could be I don't want to say a family situation because this is Two of Cups, but it's definitely something that, you know, people have invested their time, their energy, their mind, they've committed to this, but it's coming to an end. At least for one of these people, it's coming to an end. And there is a desire to start something new. Like completely new. So I'm also getting to Taurus that you could be completely different from this person's current counterpart, or this person is completely different from your counterpart. I'm talking about very different, to the point where okay, I'm gonna just keep this a stack because I'm going to tell you what I'm getting. Whether we're talking about a same-sex or a heterosexual relationship, the coming together of the two of you is extremely controversial, Taurus. And it is definitely something that at least one of you, probably the person that this King of Cups is representing, you've never done this before. So I'll give you an example. So this could be a situation where, let's say, if we're talking about a feminine Taurus, right? And maybe you're married to someone else and you're in a heterosexual relationship, but you find yourself attracted to another female, okay? Now, the only thing about this female that is remotely recognizable to you is their masculine energy. So this could be a stud. It could be a stud type situation. But other than that, like, you probably have never had this experience before. You've probably never been in a same-sex relationship. You probably don't even know where to begin, you know, to be in a relationship like this. But there's a very strong attraction to this person. So much so that even if at one point you didn't want this person, you didn't see this person like this, you're starting to really consider the options. But you know it's going to be some shit. You do. You know, or this person knows that the coming together and the two of you starting this new beginning is going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem for the both of you before it becomes paradise. And not because of the two of you, but because there will be outside people that are going to really want to bring this chaos, you know. And some of them, now I will say this, Some of them you're not even going to see coming. Like some of this hate, some of this negativity, some of this talking down, it's going to be from people that you never thought would do this to you. You know, actually people that you earnestly believed supported you in everything and just wanted to see you happy. Some of these people are going to be looking at you like, really? This what you doing? This what you doing? They may be being shady a little bit, or maybe you're sneaking around with this person. If you are, be careful. Your oracle card says, watch out, shit could get ugly. You're being shady. Maybe you're already sneaking and creeping with this person, just kind of trying to see how your chemistry flies. Somebody might see you. And if they see you, they're going to put you on blast. I can tell you that for a fact. If they see you, if they catch you, they're going to put you on blast. And what's going to happen is when they do that, it's going to be some other people to co-sign that fact. You see what I'm saying? So like it might be your sister or your mother or aunties or, you know, a really close girlfriend. They're going to speak on it, and they're going to speak on it to other people. And those people are going to confront you too. All right, so just be careful with that, Taurus. But good luck to you, you know. And just remember, love is not to be lived. Love is not something we have in the shadows. So, I mean, no matter what the cards say, if you got to be sneaking and creeping around, maybe you should reconsider. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. All right, Capricorn, you are up next. Let's get it jumping. All right. Because I know, I'm pretty sure my phone is very close to dying. I'm going to see if I can get all these out before it does. All right. I need a justice. All right, Capricorn. You are all about the balance. I like it, okay? You may be, so first of all, number 11, duality, 1-1, 2. This is also, the Justice card is also a maybe for me, simply because the scales can always, the scales can always shift, you know, in your favor or against you. But with this particular card, I'm always reminded of the duality of the head and the heart. You know, you see she's got the crown in her hand, and you see she's got the crystal ball. So this is a representation of logic and responsibility and maturity and duty and service versus magic and whimsy and fun and fantasy and mystery and, you know, the unspoken, the untold, the unknown, the untapped, yet powerful. This is also, to me, a representative of the head and the heart. You know, oftentimes it's your emotions that can be like this to you, where it's your logic that can stand in this plane for you. So, to that point, Capricorn, the reason why I pointed all that out to you was because you may be in a situation where you're having to make a head over heart decision. Or, you know, you may be deciding to make a heart over head decision, but one of them is not going to, like, one is going to win out. One is going to win out. That's a definite. That's for sure. Might be your heart. Might be your heart. You got some things you're not talking about. You may be afraid to talk about something. You may be afraid to, King of Wands, to go after something that you want. Sorry about that, y'all. You may be afraid to go after what you want or go after who you want. But the thing about it is regardless of if you pursue them or you just kind of let the universe do what it's going to do, you'll eventually find yourself on the same path with this person. And this path that the two of you will end up on is a path of unknowns. Like, it's kind of like a create your own adventure journey where no matter how hard you may try to, you know, keep your shit under wraps for this person, no matter how hard, oh yeah, no matter how hard you may try to hide the happiness that this person brings to you, you will inevitably end up in a space where neither one of you thought you would be, but you're going to be there together. So take that how it resonates, you know? Like, you're going to look up one day and just be married to this nigga or this female. And you're just going to be like, what? I mean, I dreamed about this, but I ain't really thinking what's going to happen. See? 3 of Cups. Yeah. There's going to be an opportunity for you to express yourself. I think that's what you're scared of. You're scared. This is like, you know, you got this crush and your best friend knows about it, and y'all kind of sit back and try to figure out if and when, you know, would be the right time for you to approach this crush. And maybe there's something going on, like an event or a gathering or something where you will be in the same space with this person, and you consider this to be an opportunity for you to I don't want to say take advantage, because that's not what it is. It's like, you know, you're about to have this opportunity to speak your piece. The question is, are you going to do it? Are you going to do it? That's the thing. And your question is, should I do it? I feel like that's your question. Should you do it? And in this particular regard, it's a maybe card, but your moon is clarified by the 7 of Cups. You may find out that this person has other options, or you might find out that this person is a little overwhelmed by the level of emotions that the two of you share. I don't think you're going to do it, though, because you got the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. Give me one more for the 7 of Cups, please. One more for the 7 of Cups. Strength. You're breaking down, though. Like, you're breaking down, boy. Now I'm thinking you might, for real. You might not. Okay, this is what it is. Oh, okay, yeah, this is what it is. So, Capricorn, you probably won't say anything. Like, you probably won't open yourself up in this opportunity that you have. But at some point you will, because you've got the 10 of Cups clarified by the Hermit and the 7 of Wands. Meaning, once you become really clear about what you want, like once it settles in your mind, like, yeah, this is who I want, this is what I want, I'm going to go after this. That's exactly what you do. You go after it and you fight for it, and you're willing to fight for it. But the problem is just be careful, because while you're sitting over here lamenting and contemplating, do I, don't I, should I, shan't I, will I, won't I, until it finally gets to you in such a way that you're just like, fuck it. By the time you get to that point, it may be too late. It may be too late. You know, one or both of you may come to the conclusion that you've missed this opportunity. So, you know, all I can say is steady long, steady wrong. That's what my OGs used to say. And that's what your Rebel deck is saying, Cap. Get your head out of your ass pronto. It's dark and you can't see a fucking thing. Well, you can see shit. I guess if that's what you want to see. Just be looking. Anyway, do not put off tomorrow what you can do today. You can keep thinking about it. You can keep contemplating. You can keep holding on to like your self-preservation and keep digging within your soul to see if this is the person, if this really is the person for you. You are ultimately going to end up on a path where you and this person will have a chance to discuss how you feel about each other. But if you wait too long, the opportunity for you to actually explore and expound on these feelings is going to be gone. Now, I don't know if that's because one or both of you may end up in another relationship. Maybe there's some distance that happens. I don't know. But what I do know, Capricorn, is piss or get off the pot, basically. Pit up or sheen. All those good sayings, you know? All right, moving over to my fire signs. And of course, I'm going to start with my Aries. All right, please give me a yes, no, or maybe. Well, that was quick. All right, decadence, abruption. Number 16 in the tarot, in the list of major arcana. Decadence. Do you see her? Do you see her third eye? This is no. Okay? But the reason for this is the universe is trying to protect you from something you can't see. You see, she's looking forward. This is her third eye. It's looking forward. They're not looking at each other. You don't see what your third eye sees or what your spirit guides see. You see things through these eyes, not through these. And your spirit guides are saying, we are looking through this eye and we can see that this is about your lower self pleasures, not about your higher self. Okay? And that's not good. That's not what they want for you. All right? You may have just broken up with somebody. Two of Cups in reverse. Maybe ending a love situation or a partnership. You're walking around trying to tell everybody that you're okay when you're not. You might even be checking this person's phone, Aries. Not checking their phone. You're, checking their social media. Maybe you might even be looking at old photos in your phone or, just reminiscing over memories that the two of you had. You want to heal, though, and that's why you keep telling everybody you're good. Like, on the outside, you put on this brave smile, you put on your makeup, you do your hair, and you want people to truly believe that you are fine. Everything is okay. You don't give a damn about this person. You just want to move on type shit. But, yeah, the two of you could have split because this person may have been giving more to someone else. Maybe showing favor to someone else besides you. You may, and you feel like you're owed an apology, but I'm going to tell you, Aries, you're probably not going to get it. But you do feel like this person owes you an apology. You feel like they should be the ones to come to you, but they're not doing that. They're not doing that. And this is creating a little bit of, this is creating some animosity in you. This is creating some a little bit of pettiness, if I'm honest. You know, like, this could be the reason why you're walking around stalking this person on social media. You might be running up on them somewhere, you know. Yeah. Oh. Because you want control back. It's not even so much that you want control of the situation. You feel like you're out of control, Aries. You feel like you need to regain control of yourself. But how you're going about doing this is very destructive. Okay? So picture this for a minute. Let's say you and somebody broke up, right? When you and this person broke up, you were like, fine, I don't care. F that dude, F that chick. I'm moving on, what the fuck ever, right? But it really did hurt. It hurt. I mean, we're human. It hurt. And the reason for this is because as soon as you, or in the midst of you all decoupling and uncoupling, you may have found out that this person was giving to somebody else. They were seeing somebody else, and they were putting that smile on that person's face like they used to put on yours. And it pissed you off. Fair enough. Fair enough. And you felt like the least this mofo can do is fucking apologize for the heartache that he took me through, the strife and the stress. You know, more importantly, apologize to me for gassing my head up, for making me think that we had something, that we were going somewhere, that we had goals, that we were, you know, we were on the right path when we weren't. Apologize to me for that. That's what you're pissed off about. And because this person is like, yeah, no, I don't feel like I owe you that. You're the one that probably, you know, gets on social media, finds out who he's talking to. Maybe, you know, you find the girl that's like, or you find the guy that's liking all her photos or whatever, and you go ape shit. You probably call this person cussing and fussing. Oh, you motherfucker, da 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 da. Oh, for real, bitch, like that's how it's gonna be. Woo, 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 woo. And logically, you feel like you have every right to do this. I'm not judging. We've all been there. But the problem is, you don't. Like, it's not even that you don't have a right to feel this way. You have every right to feel the way you feel. But this is counterproductive. I'll put it to you like that. It's just counterproductive. You know, you devising strategies to create conflict and chaos because you're hurt. It's counterproductive. But this is how you feel like you're in control. And your Rebel card says, stop whining. Stop fucking whining. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world, so do it. In this particular aspect, the person that you keep calling and hanging up on, the chick that you keep harassing behind your ex-dude, the girl that you keep trying to inbox because you really, really want her back and she's already moved on to somebody else. I love you, Aries. I really, really do. And don't take this the wrong way, but I've learned in my life I cannot sugarcoat shit with Aries. This person does not give a fuck how you feel, Aries. They just don't. This person could care less that you are hurt. They don't care that you feel like you are owed an apology because they're not going to give it to you. You calling them, blowing all up over them it's not going to bring them back. How you get back into this energy, Aries, the Emperor energy, your major arcana, how you get back into this space is by self-regulating. Not by regulating other people. You're going to have to regulate yourself. You're going to have to let this shit go and go put your energy in something that's actually productive. Maybe your kids, you know, get outside, reconnect with nature, do a little fishing. I don't know. My man's got a lot of shit going on right here, but you see he's sitting on his throne and he is very content. He's satisfied. War has taken place. It's done. It's over with. Whatever. I still got my armor on, so I'm ready whenever the fuck y'all are. But at the end of the day, I'm chilling. I'm good. I just want to make sure my kids are good. I want to make sure my land is good. I want to make sure my shit's secure. I'm letting this shit go. I want my peace back. Okay, Aries? So that's where you got to be. That's how you get back to who you are. All right? I hope that helps. I really do. All right, so moving on to Leo. All right, Leo, where we at, Jack? Yes, no, or maybe for Leo, please. Yes, no, or maybe. So, can I just tell y'all something funny real quick? I went to the corner store last night, right? A little store around the corner from my sister's house. And got some banging ass food, you know what I'm saying? Chicken sandwiches, french fries, all that good stuff, right? And I love deviled eggs. So I had grabbed these deviled eggs from out of the cooler thinking I was going to eat them. And I went back to my sister's house to go eat them. And as soon as I pulled them out and I shared them with her, like, hey, you want one? She just shut me down, y'all. She was like, oh, no, hell no. I'm not doing no deviled eggs out of no goddamn corner store. And so I've been walking around with deviled eggs for 2 days, scared to eat them because my sister was like, hell no. Oh, God. I'm sorry. I just had to give you that real quick. All right. So, Leo, you have the death card. Transformation. Transition. All right. So, whatever you're thinking about, this is a no. But now I do want to tell you, this was in a reverse. And I think the reason why it's a no, if I keep it a whole stack with you, Leo, the reason why this is a no, you see all these skeletons around her? See all this death that's around her? Now, yes, this is the Queen Muerta, okay? But this is a very morbid, lifeless land she dominates, all right? And I think the reason why this is a no for you, I mean, of course you have free will. You are more than welcome to go back and test the universe. Hey, I won't knock you. But it's like there's nothing, this is a dead situation. There's nothing else left here for you. All right, and just keep that a stack. There's nothing, whatever you are growing out of, because you are growing. You are going through a change. You're going through a transition in your life. So yeah, there we go. Confirmation, the world, first up. But the thing about it is Leo, there's a part of you that's still tethered to the past. But the universe is saying, Spirit is saying, let it go. Look forward. Look forward to what you have. Yeah, you're healing. There's a new cycle beginning for you. This is over. You may not want to admit that. You may not like it. But this is over. And so whatever pain, whatever anxiety, whatever restless nights that you have had from dealing with a certain situation, you can heal. Now you just need to focus on healing. You need to focus on, yourself, being to yourself, nurturing yourself, growing yourself. You know, this is truly a spread of regeneration because we start with death, the transformation arcana. We end up with, when we start with the tarot, we end up with the world, endings and new beginnings, 9 of Swords in the reverse, healing from stressful situations, anxiety, no longer having these restless nights, being able to actually put your mind and your spirit at ease. And then you move over to the 9 of Pentacles, which is not only the single woman card or the single person card, someone being self-sufficient on their own, but also really taking stock in what they have, you know, not just about. The Seven of Pentacles speaks about investments and investing in oneself or investing in, you know, something that one cares about. The Nine of Pentacles to me really speaks to the beginning of the harvest of those investments and being able to just sit back and begin to enjoy the fruits of one's labor. But you are enjoying for yourself and by yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that, Leo. So don't think for 1 second that just because you may be alone for a little bit, that makes you lonely or that makes you desperate. Some of you may have pets as companions. That's a good thing. All of my cards just like shuffled all crazy. But a lot of your cards are repeating. Some of you may have pets. Some of you might like gardening. Go outside. You know, put your hand in something productive. It'll make you feel better. I'm hearing that. You know, put your hands in the dirt and make something grow, and you will feel much better. Six of Cups. Don't go back to this. Whatever it is that, you know, is dead and gone. Oh, I've been traveling down this road too long, trying to find my way back home. That's it. Oh, me is dead and gone, dead and gone. Yeah, so don't, yeah. All this is about moving fucking forward, Leo. Do it. The World with the Six of Cups in reverse. Don't look back. Yes, it was lovely. It was beautiful. It was wonderful. You know, great memories. You was my dude back in the day. You was my girl back in the day. But I ain't going back to that. Why? Because I'm healing. Because all that chaos, all that shit, whatever it was, all these secrets, all these skeletons, all this decrepit ass production, I'm done with it. I'm over it. It's gone. It's out of my life. I'm now single and abundant. And guess what? I'm letting go of some shit because I now see how abundant I am. God damn it, Leo. If you don't do the damn thing, Leo, you better. You fucking better. Okay? Sorry, I got real hype. I almost forgot to give you your rebel because I love stuff like that. I love stuff like that. Yeah, reevaluate, change your perspective, or fucking quit, Leo. Shit is going down with your job. So you may have quit your job. You may have just said, and let me tell you, it's always scary when you step out on faith. I promise you, I know this for a fact. You may have walked out your job. You might have said, fuck these motherfuckers, whatever, right? And then maybe you got home and you was like, oh shit, what did I do? I can't believe I just did that. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You're going to be much better off. Okay? Let it go. Don't even think about it no more. Whatever they did to you on that job, whatever pay they didn't give you, whatever pension they didn't provide, let it go. Something new is coming. That's all you need to know. Something new is coming. Ooh, Leo, you got me hype. I love that energy. All right, let's see if we can keep the party going real quick. All right, Pisces, you are up. You are up indeed. I'm going to put that at 80 minutes. All right, let's see what we got for our Pisces. Water signs in the Hesios. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. Oh, my God. I'm so sorry. Pisces, before I do you, I got to do Sag. My bad. Holy cannoli. I am so sorry. I can't believe I just forgot about my Sag crew. I'm so very sorry. Please charge that to my head and not my heart, Saggies. Oh, I haven't said it in about an hour and a half. If you like the video, if you like what you hear, if you like my readings, please hit the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And, you know, subscribe to my channel. All right, Saggies. The sun. Here comes the sun. I always hear that song when I see this card, this particular illustration, because she's got her little, I forgot what you call it. It's not a banjo. It's like a plank or something like that. But she's got her little string instrument. And I don't know why, like every time I see that particular card, that particular illustration of that major arcana, I just immediately hear that, here comes the sun, you know, that kind of thing. It's, so first of all, let me say, of course, this is a yes. So whatever you are asking, Saggy, this is a yes. I'm also hearing, if you want it, go get it. It's yours. Clarity. If you want it, go get it. It's yours. What's for you is yours. What's for you is yours, Saggy. There is a slight warning here, though. Or not really like a warning per se. But be careful not to show off. Don't show off too much. Don't, as a matter of fact, just stay humble about it, Sag. Don't show people what all you working with, because it'll knock their socks off. Don't show them what all you got going on. Don't show them what all you got under your skirt or under your trouser belt, under your hat, whatever, because some people are not going to be able to handle it. I'm just tell you, they're not gonna be able to handle it. They're gonna lose the shit. Kind of like I just did, right? Kind of like what I just did. Star jumped out. See if it comes out again. So whatever this is definitely something that you want. Something that you feel like will make you very, very happy. It's possibly something that seems really small to other people, but is major to you. And this is the reason why you probably need to keep it under wraps to a certain extent, because other people are, they're going to look at you kind of like, okay, boy, whatever. We get it. You got your first car. It's a bucket, but whatever. You know what I mean? Or, okay, girl, we get it. You got a man. You got a man. He a thought, but whatever. You know what I mean? Like, they're going to try to take you down a peg, because to them, what you have is just not that impressive. But fuck them, because you about to do something different. You're about to embark on something that's going to require you to cut some mofos out your life, you know. I don't think that you'll do this like decisively immediately. I think you'll just kind of like try to pull away from people. Yeah, you're going to pull away from them because there's something else, or there are other things in your life that you're more aligned to with the Two of Cups. There's something. My eyes are being drawn to this lighthouse. There's something out in the distance that is really calling to you. It's out there in your horizons, and you want it. You want to go get it. And so just quietly devise a plan and go get it, Sag. Yeah, you'll be just fine. You will be completely victorious. Now, I will say this came out in the reverse. The Six of Wands came out in the not complete reverse. It was kind of like sideways. But that just kind of speaks to the message that I was getting earlier when I was reading your yes, no card. Stay humble. Yeah. Focus on your own investments. Focus on your own work. Focus on tending to your own garden. As you move on, I will say this. As you move on, it may seem slow at first. It may seem like you're not making the progress that you think, but you are covering ground. The only thing is that you're doing it with such a fervent focus. You're doing it in such a way where you're literally thinking about every step that you're taking before you take it, Sag. And that's what's making the progress slow. But that's okay. You're making progress. You're just not making it at the pace that you would normally make it because you're action oriented by your sign. And this is more of this is an action oriented, the Knight of Pentacles is action oriented in his energetic sense, but when it comes to the rate of his action, very slow. Very slow. And almost to a point where he's letting he moves so slow the grass can grow underneath his horse's feet. See that? But you see that buck in the background? If that buck was to do just that and buck, that horse would take the fuck off. Okay? So it may be that something has to almost startle you into moving forward. But whatever it is, just make sure that when you do it with humility, you do it with foresight, and you do it with proper strategy. The reason why I say proper strategy is because you have the Queen of Swords right here, clarifying the Two of Cups. You may be pursuing a Queen of Swords. That may be where you want to go, and that may be the energy that you're trying to move towards. I just noticed she has a fairy in this picture. It's cool. There may be something about this person that almost seems too good to be true. Almost dreamy or mystical even. But don't get it twisted. This bitch don't play. And that may be why you're taking your time, because you want to make sure that you don't get over there and get your head chopped off. I don't blame you. I do not blame you. But check it out. Your Rebel Oracle says, you got a good thing going. Don't ruin that shit. You're winning. So whatever your strategy is right now, Sag, you're gaining the upper hand. You're gaining ground. Okay? Don't deviate from the plan. Don't, if this is what you know you want, if this is who you know you want, don't deviate from the plan. Do take your time. Feel this person out. Think about it. Make sure that it is the proper move for you. And then when you're ready, you'll be victorious. And I can tell you firsthand, being a Queen of Swords myself, we can appreciate someone who has really thought about what they're doing before they come approaching us, because we're not for your bullshit, okay? We're not. We don't want you coming over here because you think we pretty or we cute or we funny or, we're easy or whatever. And then when you get over here, you realize that ain't what it is. And you be like, oh, I gotta go. Well, nigga, you should have took your time and you should have done your homework before you came the fuck over here. Sorry. But that is the Queen of Swords energy. Like, you better do your homework on me. You better find out who I am. You better ask about me before you come over here, because I ain't no easy win. And that's what you got your eyes on. And there's nothing, listen, Saggies and air signs, especially Geminis, we get along great. Why? Because we are sister signs. Sagittarians and Geminis, they go hand in hand. Now, why I said Gemini when that was clearly a Libra card, I don't know. But yeah, anyway. Pisces. On to my Pisces. All right, Pisces. So we got you clocked in. The Hierophant. This is a yes. But first you got to do your research. You got to do your homework. You got to put the lesson to application. So whatever it is that you want, you can have it, but you're going to have to put in the work. You're going to have to study. You're going to have to practice. You're going to have to research. You're going to have to put in the work if you really, really want what this is. Page of Pentacles. In reverse at that. So, you may be getting an offer, or you may have recently, come into some resources. Not anything major, but just, you know, a little something, something. You know what I'm saying? A little something, something. And Spirit is saying, keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Because there's somewhere that you want to go. There's something that you want to do. So I'm kind of getting the energy. Yeah. I'm kind of getting the energy of, I don't know why. I feel like travel is involved in this. Like you may be wanting to go somewhere. And you may be a little concerned that you may not be able to go, or you may not have the finances to go. But here's the thing. So one, you need to do your research on wherever you want to go. You know, find out some stuff about it. I don't know what all you would need to find out if you're just trying to go. Maybe you need to find out if you need a passport, you know. But yeah, you could definitely be traveling at some point. And maybe you need a passport. Maybe where you want to go, last time you checked the tickets were like incredibly high or something like that. But regardless, you're going to end up coming into something, some kind of financial or tangible resource. It's not going to be a whole lot. And that's the reason why Spirit is saying keep it to yourself. Because, yeah, you're going to have some people, if you don't, who are going to try to take it from you. And then they're not going to collaborate with you on this. So let's say for instance like this, right? Let's say you want to plan a vacation, and let's say you might want to do like an all-girls cruise or something, like a ladies cruise or something, you and a couple of your friends, or you know, whatever, right? And everybody has a portion of their trip that they need to pay, and you know it's always that one person that want to go and they ain't never got no money, and they always hoping on the kindness of strangers. Don't be that stranger. Do not. Like this person, yeah, they are looking for an opportunity. Universe, Spirit is saying you are not that opportunity. So they can keep looking somewhere else. Okay? But they're looking for an opportunity to try to get you out of this resource. Yeah. And this is why, once again, here go that Seven of Pentacles. I told you. Spirit is just saying, keep your eyes on your shit. Keep minding your business. And keep tending to your garden quietly. Ooh. Here comes the my sister. But yeah, keep your business to yourself, basically. You know. And I think this is something that you've had to learn the hard way. Because maybe at some point, you didn't. Alright? And the people around you could be you could have one or two people in your circle that are just opportunistic. And whenever you tend to let them in on what you got going on, you have to learn the hard way that you should have kept them out. Oh. Rebel deck confirms it all. You are giving away your power. You are a badass. Act like it, Pisces. Yeah. Keep your business to yourself and your business will grow. Because you won't have a bunch of bum mofos in it trying to tell you what to do, how to move, and, you know, get their hands in it, basically. I love that shit. I do. I wanted to take them out earlier, but it was so muddy outside.
It's okay.
I didn't want them to track it back in the house, so I told them they had to wait till you came back. But they've been good babies.
Good boys.
They've been good babies. They've been chilling. I don't think they tore up anything.
Just the floor, but it's okay.
Did he get to the floor?
Just
the stuffing and stuff? Okay.
The padding, yeah.
All right. I'm almost done. I got 2 signs left.
Okay.
Lord. Scorpio. Let's do Scorpio. I'm so weird. I like saying it like that. Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. What's up here? All right, Scorpios. Scorpio. Really? Only you, Scorps. Which is how you got something to say? You asking a lot of questions today. One, yes, no, maybe. All right, Scorpio. Yes, no, or maybe for my Scorpios. What time is it? Oh, okay. Ooh, I'm making good time. All right. Scorpio, yes, no, or maybe. God, I hate when that. All right. Sun in the world, clearly completing some shit. I'm with the shit. Y'all know how I hope it's some southpaws in my life somewhere. Like, I don't know how many lefties I got on my channel, but let me tell you something. Being a left-handed person, it runs deeper than just writing with your southpaw. It is so much deeper than that. It really is. All right, Scorpio, you got Justice and the Hanging One at the bottom of the deck. A maybe and a maybe. This is all up to you, Scorpio. This is all about how you handle it. I can tell you that right now. This is all about what bag you jump out of. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Are you considering pulling back on something? Maybe something that you've already invested quite a bit in. Maybe you're considering your options. You're kind of over some half-assedness. Like, yeah. I get this really intense vibe of like, I'm just kind of sick and tired of getting the short end of the stick. I'm sick and tired of it's not getting duped. It's like, and it's not I'm sick and tired of getting sick and tired. It's like, I'm tired of your excuses. I'm tired of your tears. I'm tired of your tacit, flaccid effort. Like, I'm just tired of you not giving me 110%. And the Hierophant shows up. That's the first time we've seen that in this deck. What? The Queen of Swords. Oh, shit. Okay. Where are we going? My mother's a Scorpio, so whenever I pull these cards and then I see the Queen of Swords, I'm going to just be like, oh, God. Death. Scorpio energy. All right, so Scorpio, I think not the last time, not yesterday, but not too far back in the distant future, like in the last couple of days, maybe a week or so, which I don't know why I'm still shuffling. You got a similar message. So the Hierophant, Queen of Swords, and Death, Scorpio energy itself. you are definitely looking to bring balance back to something. You may have figured out something. You may have learned something, or even sought the counsel of your higher self or your spiritual advisors, something to that effect. But you are definitely clear that something has to change. Something has to come to an end. Give me one for the Hierophant, please. Swear to God, don't you do it. I feel it, y'all. I feel it. 5 of Pentacles. Wanted to come out. Show me the Hierophant, please. Clarify the Hierophant for me, please. Clarify the Hierophant for me, please. 8 of Swords. 6 of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. Knight of Swords. Whew. Okay. So there's a definite definite difference in perspective going on here. Like, people are not involved, or people who are involved are not all seeing the same picture from the same position. You, with the Hierophant being clarified by the 8 of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, you may be trying to figure out if this, if you're in a situation where you're being taken advantage of. You do feel like there's something that you're not seeing, or something that you don't know, and it's how can I put this? You know you don't want to be taken advantage of, Scorpio. You want balance. But you're considering, you're trying to figure out if the person, I'm going to just say it, the person that you are giving to is taking advantage of you. And you are considering really stopping this for your own sanity. There needs to be a new beginning. I don't see where there is a new beginning. There needs to be a new beginning. And that's why that Death card is here. The Queen of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Wands. There needs to be a conversation about where do we go from here. Where are you going? I swear, yo, this is so much. This is definitely. It's like you're going to this person, or, you know, when you and this person sit down and finally do have a conversation, one of the things that you're going to want to know, or one of the things that this person is going to want to tell you is how they have transformed, how they have grown into something that you may or may not recognize. And yeah, they may actually come to you and tell you what you want to hear, which is they are moving on. They're on to a new beginning. I'm gonna just say, I think you would really prefer that this happens sooner rather than later. Ouch. Just ouch. You would rather this happen sooner than later. There may be some times where you actually want to tell this person that, but you're still trying to figure out what their angle is. You're still trying to figure out if they're being honest with you, or if they are if you should just, if they're trying to trap you in something, if they're trying to entangle you in something, and how you can just kind of get out of it. Ask a fucking expert. Don't rely on your friends or the internet. Listen to a damn professional. So take this how you wanna. Maybe you may need a counselor. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe, you know, if this person is somebody who is in your space and you need to get rid of them, or you want them out of your space, maybe you should find out, you know, what they need to come up out of your space. I don't know. But this is not a situation that's for a rookie. Like, you need some people in your camp that'll actually facilitate or help this move along, basically. All right, last but not least, we're going to do Cancer. Cancer, you are coming in at 06. And Pac. All right, Cancer. The World. Endings, new beginnings, old endings, new beginnings. All right, so Cancer, you have the World. First thing I want to tell you is it is always darkest before the dawn. It's always darkest before the dawn. 2, God can make the impossible possible. And 3, springtime is near. Those are just the 3 I had to give you. All right. So could be that you, Cancer, are coming out of a really tough ending. Maybe one that you couldn't really see your way clearly through. And your card is already saying, yes, you can make it. I don't know why I was getting ready to do that. I'm sorry, y'all. You're making it. You're making it. You may not see that you're making it. You may not feel like you're making it, but you are making it. So hang in there, baby. The sun is almost out. Spring is almost here. There's going to be a lot of transformation in the spring. Just hang in there. That's just what I keep hearing. Just hang in there. Yeah. Tower in reverse. There's been a judgment on your behalf. There's been a decision made on your behalf. Whatever it is, so whatever this ending was, it was not your doing. It almost feels like this may have happened because of an injunction in the legal system. Like maybe somebody went to jail, or they got deported even. I don't know why. I mean, I know why I'm getting that. But whatever it was, this person is removed from your space. And that's part of why you're having such a hard time moving forward to the next stage of your life. Because you didn't want them to leave. You didn't want them to go. You wanted to keep holding on to them, Cancer. And the universe said, this is not good for you. It was causing conflict and chaos in your life. And so the universe had to kind of pull or separate this person from you in order for you. And they did it in such a way. Yeah, they did it in such a way that there is no coming back. You know, there's an inability to communicate. There's an inability to move forward with this person. Like, so yeah, this person might be in jail. They might have gone to prison. They might have gotten deported. But whatever this is a solid ending. This is done. It's done. And there's that World in reverse. You're just really heartbroken about this. You are torn up about this because you did not want this to end. But here's the thing. There is a form of communication coming in, honest communication, but you may not like it, Cancer. it will be the truth, but it may not be what you want to hear. Okay? It may piss you off. I'm going to just be honest with you with the Queen of Swords down here. But it's going to motivate you to go and it's going to motivate you to go on about your life. You know, it's going to motivate you to finally let this go and create something that's far more fruitful for yourself. And you may not want to admit that now. You may not see it now, but that's the best thing for you. That is truly the best thing for you. And I've been there too, honey. Here you go. Face reality or live in fucking la la land. Choose bravely. Believe what you see. So you might actually see something. Like somebody might send you a photo. Somebody might, you know, send you a screenshot of something. And you get to see it for yourself in irrefutable proof exactly who you're dealing with and why this cycle had to come to an end. And it's going to allow you, after you get pissed off, it's going to allow you to move on and be fruitful. And you deserve that, Cancer. You do. No matter how much this cycle hurts, no matter how dark you feel inside right now, the universe is telling you, you can pick yourself up and you can move on. With God, all things are possible. So remember at the beginning of this message, I said 3 things. 1, it's always darkest before the dawn. 2, God can make the impossible possible. And 3, spring is coming. In the very, very near future, you are going to find yourself in a space that you could have never put yourself in. It took all of God to bring you out of this. But you are going to be so much better off. You're going to be so much stronger. You're going to be so much smarter. You're going to be so much more productive at the end of this cycle. When the night breaks, when the sun rises, and when the spring finally approaches, you will see yourself as a renewed energy. And that is beautiful. And I'm sorry, I just got a little choked up when I said that, because that was just beautiful. Anyway, y'all, thank you so much for bearing with me in all my technical difficulties today. I do so appreciate you. I really, really thank those who stepped in and just took a peek at what I was doing while I was reading. Please feel free to go back and check this video once it's uploaded to its completeness. I will timestamp the video so that you all can get to your signs without having to jump around in the video. As I said before, if you do like it, just hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe, and make sure you hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I do go live and when I do post new videos. I thank you so much. Once again, I am the Gemini Goddess. Peace, love, and light. I'm out.